What's up, guys? You and I like video games here. About to hit off with the second video after a week. I'm going to talk about a few games here, a few trailers, and E3 coming up, so I better listen close. Basically, Gears of War-Judgement. Basically the Game Informer cover came out for this July. On the cover it has Damon Baird, on the front cover. It kind of goes back into the past. I've watched a couple videos and heard a couple things that you basically can't go any further into the Gears of Wars, futuristic wise, because of how at the end they press that button and everything's like A-okay. So they're going back in time with Damon Baird, and in the front it has him in the middle of the shackles, basically surrounded by the cog and enemies around him, and he's basically being brought into some center with like flames in the background. You can go check it out on Game Informer. They have an article about it, or you might be able to just find it by searching. But that's basically what the thing is. I'll try to get a picture in here so that you guys can see it. Next thing on the list, Skyrim dawnguard. Basically, the trailer for this has came out to show you basically what they're going to be going over. It looks okay. It basically surrounds the area of vampires and the transformation of vampires. As you guys know, you can transform into a werewolf in the game without any DLC, and it's the Champions Guild, and that was pretty cool in the game. I did do the mission though where I took it off because I didn't like it, because for some reason I didn't really use it that much and there's no point of having it. But for the Dawnguard DLC, you can turn into a vampire. It's basically based around a vampire type of plot, and you have to I think you probably have the capability of either helping the vampire or being on the side to kill the vampires, and which is a good idea for it, because I'll probably be on the side where you're killing the vampires, because I don't like vampires. But you can change into vampires. They do have the capability of like growing some wings and like seeing in the dark and like flying and stuff like that. And the sun does affect you just like any other vampire movie or article or cartoon or whatever you've seen. But it looks pretty good, and you can go check the trailer out. They have it on machinima.com, I'm pretty sure. Probably on other sites like IGN, maybe, and anything else that carry trailers. I won't be able to get it into this video, but I'll definitely somehow put a link down below so that you guys can basically watch it later on after this video. Next thing on the list, for Skyrim, actually still a patch for the PC. Excuse me, 1.6. It has a capability of mounting onto a horse and fighting. Watched a couple videos, and I don't know about it. It sounds like a good idea, but I don't think it came out as planned, or how well people are going to be using it. With swords, it's kind of hard. It's nice though that you can attack people, so you don't have to come off like fight a wolf and then get back onto your horse because it's attacking it. So that's a useful part of it. But during battles and stuff like that, it's probably not the smartest thing, because it's hard to hit people. You can't just like start swinging like all over the place, because it's really hard for accuracy wise, because it's all in third person. You can't really see in like a first person view. And you can also do archery, which is probably the best thing out of it. So you can be like basically be running on the horse and fire at the same time while hitting somebody on like a ledge or like a balcony or something. They could just fall off and you can just keep on riding, which like I said is probably the best part about it. Next thing up on that also is the beta signups are also up for Skyrim, so get up really early and sign up for that. Get really up there, and hopefully you can get a spot, because they're definitely probably going to be closing soon. They want people to sign up for it so that they can basically test it like any other beta is. Next on the list, Dishonored. Trailer came out, and it looks okay. I don't know about you guys, but that's basically something I might want to play. The trailer basically gives you a rundown on it. It shows a gameplay trailer. Shows basically who you are, what you do, the kills, some of the stealth kills that you can do with the itty bitty sword that you have, like the toothpick or whatever. That's the only thing I don't like about it, but it's okay because you're basically an assassin, so you don't need some giant ass sword to fight people. But it looks pretty good. It has like a not crappy graphics, but it's just the way they have made it. It's kind of like Borderlands type of graphics, how it's kind of like thick lined and like textures are kind of not like completely smooth, but it's just that type of game where it's kind of like it's more based on like your surroundings and what you can do to kill people or immobilize them, not, you know, pretty like mountainsides and like you can see your freckles on your arm or something. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I'd probably definitely try to do the what do you want to call it, demo on Xbox Live or PS3. So that's definitely something you want to look at before you buy it, just because it has a different feel to it. Next thing on the list, Medal of Honor Warfighter screens. Or if anybody wants to know, I'm reading off my iPod. Yeah, I don't have a piece of paper. I read off this. Medal of Honor Warfighter screenshots are up. Oh, there's only one though, which is kind of disappointing, but it looks pretty good. It has a I think it's the Frostbite 2 engine or Frostbite 3. If you could correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks pretty ridiculous. It's also on Game Informer. I'll try to get a photo in here for you guys to look at while I'm talking over it, and it looks pretty good just by the screenshot, but there's got to be a lot more. But the Medal of Honor games have disappointed me in the past, not graphic-wise, but how much of the game they have. The last Medal of Honor game definitely didn't have a lot of maps. They had like 4 maps out of the whole multiplayer. Didn't put any DLC or whatever, and that game just shot down like that after that happened. It was good for a while, but then you just kept on playing the same map over and over again because people kept on voting for it. So yeah, as long as like, you know, kind of what base it off of Modern Warfare 3, how they have DLC and have like, you know, a certain amount of maps so people don't get bored. And the next thing is another screenshots for Dead Space 3 came out. Looks pretty good. It's got 2 characters. It also looks like you can do co-op and story mode possibly with the 2 characters that you have that can help. You have the original character for Dead Space with the blue, and then you have a second one that has kind of like this different mask, but it's red. Kind of like, it almost looks like he's evil, but I don't think he is. I think he's just like your second partner or like somebody you find on a ship that helps you or someone that goes along with you. But it looks pretty good. If you can do co-op, it'll be definitely awesome. I haven't played any of the games, but I've definitely watched enough other players playing them to know what the game's about. Not a big fan about it yet, but I might definitely try to play some of them before Dead Space 3 comes out. And the last thing is E3. Starting June 4th, you guys can watch any of the stuff, you know, PS3, Xbox, PC, the Wii, all this good stuff happening. All these game companies coming out with new games, you know, Halo 4 releasing. I don't think they're going to do it there, but Bungie's not going to be there though, so that's the only thing that's bad about it. Releasing some new consoles maybe, some updates and things like that, so check that out. You and I like video games, and basically subscribe, comment, and like. Tell me what you like. This is still getting kind of rough. Still trying to get a feel of video placement and ideas and things to talk to you guys about, but I'm going to try to get these out every week, and hopefully that you guys like them. I'm trying to get some things out your way that you guys like. I would talk about more stuff, but I don't want to go past like 10 minutes, and that's a while for me to talk about video games and for you to hear me say and but a bunch of times. So I'll just see you guys later, and you and I like video games. Peace out. Blah, blah, blah. And these are basically the screenshots I told you guys about. Those are just the 2 that they have, Barrett and Damon, and for Dead Space, this is the only one I could find for right now. I know there's a trailer out there with more though. There you go.